In order to make my segmented bowl, the first thing I had to do is get all of the wood ready. So once my wedgie sled was built, I cut 1-inch strips of cherry, walnut, and maple, and then cut them on my sled to make all the segments for the bowl. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to basically check and see if it works. So I have 3 walnut, 3 maple, and 3 cherry pieces. So we'll just go in order. Cherry, maple, walnut. Cherry, maple, and walnut. So, and then a good trick that I've seen is to use a rubber band. In there, kind of hold it in there. You can see pretty much makes your ring pretty much exactly how you want to. So next thing I would do is add this on. I'm going to put some glue in there, and then I can tighten this on there, and that'll help hold it while the glue dries. So make a few more rings, glue them all together, and then I can turn my bowl. So to get the rings to glue up together, you just put glue on all of the edges that are going to go together. I just put it on, spread them all out, and then I put a rubber band around it like I showed before, and then I use the hose clamp and tighten it all the way. Now this does break all the rubber bands because it's on there so tight that all the rubber bands were broken when I undid them, but I think it's worth it because I got very nice rings out of it. Alright, so all of my segments and rings are glued together. There are some small little cracks in the middle, so we'll kind of see how that turns out. I might have needed to put some more pressure down and clamp it so the glue squeezes out a little bit better. So on the next one I'll try to do something like that. I know there's a couple of jigs that you can make to help push segments and bolts together. I just tried to use some weights as you can see in the video. So I'm going to start to turn this. I'm going to shape the outside of it. Depending on that, shavings will get everywhere, so I'm going to try to use this face mask to kind of keep them away from my face and my mouth and hopefully down my shirt, and we'll start to get that. So all the video of me actually shaping it is time-lapse, and I sped it up because I want to make the video shorter. So you can see here, pretty much just shape all of the outside. So in this video, I accidentally cut the bottom too short, it actually popped off. And so I had to re-glue it and put some new pieces on the bottom, so you can see I'm wearing a different shirt because this is the next day after that part had glued together. So finished shaping the outside, and then shaped the inside, sanded it down to 220, and then it was ready pretty much for the finish. So I used some Howard products, just wax it all, just put a little wax coat on it, protect it a little bit. If I wanted it to be a little bit shinier or anything, I'd probably use a wipe-on poly in the future, but I think it turned out really nice. You can kind of see on here, once it was all shaped and finished, I basically cut it until it fell off. So caught it there, and you can pretty much see it pretty much being done. So sanded the bottom just a tiny bit to get it flat, and here's the finished product. Hope you like it.